Today we're going to make some mayonnaise because mayonnaise from a store has a tendency to have preservatives in it, and preservatives give me a pretty bad headache and make me pretty sick, and mayonnaise is easy to make. So what we need is a spatula, 2 eggs, measure spoons, some olive oil, salt, mustard, lemon juice, some lighter oil, and a blender. Mayonnaise is fairly easy to make. We're going to start off with 2 eggs. Just crack them and put them both right in. We're going to put all the ingredients in except for the oils. Need 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. 1 teaspoon of salt. And my favorite salt is the real salt. One teaspoon. A half a teaspoon of mustard. Then I just start blending that until it starts to get white. Find my lid again. There we go. Then just blend it on a medium to high speed. And that's about it. They're still very liquidy. Start adding just a stream of olive oil until it starts to thicken. If you go more olive oil than that, the olive oil has a tendency to be a little bitter and will give it a bitter flavor. So we're just going to put olive oil in until it starts to thicken. You can see that the color started turning more of a pale color, and it just started thickening up. So now we're going to switch oils to a more lighter oil, and we're going to continue a light stream of the lighter oil until it is the consistency you want of mayonnaise. It will get a bubble in the bottom, and you got to stir it here and there in order to keep the mayonnaise. The more oil you put in, the thicker the mayonnaise gets. You could see that the mayonnaise was starting to get thick and wasn't accepting the oil. Make sure you do a very fine stream. Whenever you see it quit taking the oil in, stir it just a little bit, add a little bit more oil. Make sure you add the oil at slow intervals, slow stream, so that way you know when you're done. It takes about a cup full of oil, but I don't really measure. I just pour until the consistency comes to thick. You can see right now the mayonnaise is thin. It's wiggling around on the spoon. You can see the mayonnaise wiggles around. Whenever it's to the right consistency, I'll be able to tip that so it's facing upwards, and that point will remain firm. That's how I know that I have the right consistency for mayonnaise. So it definitely needs some more oil, a little bit at a time. Again, never quits taking oil. Just turn your mixer off. Give it a little stir because there's an air bubble down beside the mixers. And then turn it back on and see if you can get it to take a little bit more. Only a little bit of time. You don't want too much oil, but you want to stiffen. Alright, so we got the air bubble out. Let's add a little bit more oil, and then turn it back on and let it blend that up, and then stop it and take the air bubble out again. Make sure to not stir it down deep unless your blender's off, because you don't want to get your spatula caught in that blender down there. And I think we're almost there. Perfect. All right, now take a look at those peaks on my spatula. See how it's standing up? So let's take a look at that peak. Tip it over and look at that. It's standing up. Perfect. Okay, let's put this in a container and put that in the refrigerator because it has no preservatives, so it will go bad in about a week. Alright, and blenders are really easy to clean. Just stick some water in them and blend on high, and they self-clean their beaters. Alright, I hope you enjoyed making some mayonnaise. I'll see you next time.